You can speak here, and then the Swarupini, she's broadcasting in Google. So as we did before, so everybody can watch and listen to your Harikatha in Google link.
But not with video, huh? Only the voice.
Yeah, because internet is very slow.
Okay, you now speak?
Yes, please, Gurudev.
Okay, so don't listen, you translating?
Yes, Gurudev, I'm listening. I'll start the translation just now. I just opened the... It right.
She's broadcasting in Google. So as we did before. Только нужно будет выключить микрофоны. Please turn off the mics. Okay, Srila Gurudev. If you want, you can start.
Om Abhyanadimirandrasya Gyananjana Salakaya Chakshurmidam Jena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namam Gurave Gaurachandraya Radhika Vai Tadalai Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Tadbhaktaya Namo Mahavadannaya Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gauratise Namam He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagat Pate Gopesha Kavika Kanta Radha Kanta Namaste Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Sri Om Vrindavi Tulasi Devai Priyavi Keshavasya Krishna Bhakti Prade Devi Sattvattva Namo Namo Bhakta-vihina-aparadalakshye vikkhiptasya kamadi-tarangamadhye Kripamai tvang saranang prapanna Vrinde namaste charana-arvindam Bhajami radhang arvinda-netram smarami radhang madhurasmitasam Badami radhang karuna-bharadram Tato mamannaste gatirna kapi Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Sivasadi Sri Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So first of all, I offer my respect to the lotus feet of my Prabhupada Vishnupad, Ashtutara Satsima, Vedanta Srila Maharaja, and Vishnupad, Ashtutara Satsima, Vedanta. Simultaneously, I offer my humble, respectful lotus feet of Vishnupad, Ashtutara Satsima, Vedanta Maharaj, Srila Guru Maharaj, and all Bhajman Vaishnavi, and present my respectful guest. I want to speak about Sri Brhad Bhagavatamrta by Sanatana. So Vasudev Goswami did all research and he manifested Vana Bhagavatam. Bhagavatam composed by Vasudev Goswami, but this way Sanskrit was very complicated to understand everybody, because if you have the vast of knowledge in Sanskrit, you may not understand about what is the perfect goal of Srimad Bhagavatam. So what is Srila Sanatana Goswami Pad? He manifested Bhagavatamrta with the essence of Srimad Bhagavatam. And very simply he explained in this way, and there are two stories. One is called the story of Narad Rishi, and another story is called the story of and Gopakumar. The first Srila Brhad Bhagavatam Sanatana Goswami, he explained in this way the preface of Bhagavatamrta. After the battlefield of Kurukshetra, Pandavas they conquer, that means they victory in the battlefield, and he was the left body. Then Maharaj, he was the king of Hastinapur. Then after few years, Yudhishthira Maharaj gave his kingdom to Parikshit Maharaj. Then after Parikshit Maharaj, then he gave kingdom to his son Janmenjay. When Janmenjay, the son of became the king of Hastinapur, then he heard his father Parikshit left body and bitten of snake Taksha. Then Janmenjay, he became very angry and he thought, I have to take revenge because their snake Taksha killed my father. So for this regard, Janmenjay, all the Rishi, Munis, those are very powerful. Mantraka Rishi. Mantraka Rishi means very powerful Muni Rishis. So he called the powerful Muni Rishis and to perform a sacrifice of snake, that is called Sarfa. And that time all Munis perform the fire sacrifice and taking the name of the snake and giving the then all the snakes vomit and fell down the fire sacrifice and let go. So when the name of coming is Takshak, that's happened to fight Parikshit Maharaj. That's afraid and went to heaven and wrapped it son of Indra. And here is the name of Takshak, Swaha, Swaha, Swaha. Then Indra and Nahasan thrown and Takshak is coming down. That time all the Lord Brahma, if King will die, then Brahmaji pray to Lord Vishnu, then Vishnu will everything will be solved. Then Brahmaji, all the demigods came to Janmenjay. Brahmaji, he told to Janmenjay, don't take revenge. Because our Vedas explain this, virtue is the best, forgiveness is the best policy. Shamahi param dharma. Forgiveness is the best virtue. So we should not take revenge. That time, Janmenjay, he stopped this fire sacrifice. And that time, Jamini and he called Maharaj, actually Guru Father, before biting the snake, Takshak, he attended to Golok Vrindavan. Because your father listened to the Bhagavatamrta. You want to listen to Bhagavatamrta, you become the immortal and Amar. So your father already in Golok Vrindavan. When I heard this katha, that time Maharaj, that time Janmenjay, he very eager to listen Bhagavad Katha. And before I heard Mahabharat Katha, but I am not happy. That time Janmenjay, he heard the Mahabharat Katha from the lotus lips of Vaishampa, but he was not prepared. For this regard, he asked Jamini, please glorify that time, Jamini Rishi, he told, hey, in the Bhagavad Katha, I was been there. And I listened direct Bhagavad Katha from the Lord Sukdev Goswami Pad, and that Katha I will tell to you. So, in this way, Janmin listen Bhagavad Katha. In this Bhagavad Katha, stories are very simply explained in this way. One story that is called Narada's Katha, and another story that is called the story of Gopakumar Katha. They are explained in this way. Once Narada Rishi was wandering all over the world, then suddenly came in Bharatvarsha. In Bharatvarsha, he came one place that is called the Brhad. It means where the three rivers meeting together, that is called Triveni, where Ganga, Vana, Saraswati rivers meeting together, that is called the Prayag Tirtha. And especially that was the month of Magh also. The Magh means that according to the Indian calendar, at the end of January and the beginning of the February. That is called the Magh. In Indian calendar, the 3 or 4 months are very auspicious. That is called the Kartik month, the month of Kartik month, and also month of Baishak. The Baishak means they are the end of March and beginning of the April, that is Baishak. And another also Shravan in the beginning of what month, and Shravan month, and fourth, then Magh month. The 4th month of India, among the 12 months, very super excellent. But Magh month is very super excellent. One from the Magh, the bank of the Triveni, and where the rivers together, Ganga, Jamuna, Saraswati. That is called the Kalpavash. That means after your death, you will attain Brahmalok, and Brahmaji, you can stay. And so this is the month of Magh, and that time Narada Rishi also came to Prayag, and he saw many ceremonies. They came and performed their different kinds of fires. And sometimes many devotees, some doing hard austerities, some person and some also doing different and Shastra reading, because different sadhus called sadhu, yogi sadhu, tapasvi sadhu, and different kinds of the saintly person. They are performing their activities. Now this is so one Brahmana. He perceived Narayana Salagram Siva, Vishnu Narayan, and he perceived Thakurji, and he stopped Stuti, and he offered some and Bhog Prasad. Then that Prasad, he all the people, those who came in front of him. And then stopped Stuti and dancing, singing and rolling on the ground in ecstatic mood. Then when all people left, then that time that Brahman, he took the remnants of the sadhu and he took something. When Narada Rishi saw the activities of the Brahmanas, then Narada Rishi became very surprised. Narada Rishi came in front of the Brahman and told, "Oh Brahmana, you are the best recipient, mercy of Lord." That is called Bhagavad Kripa Patra. That time Brahman, very humble, he told, "Hey Narada Rishi, don't tell these words. That Brahman, very humble, told, No, I am not the best recipient mercy of Lord. How possible? I am very poor Brahman. I have no wealth, money, nothing. Just something I get, and that things I offer to Lord, and this is my seva." Actually, if you want to see the best recipient mercy of Lord, they call it Bhagavad Kripa Patra, then you may go to South India, and there is one very nice, beautiful temple, and king himself worshipped that Thakurji, Lord Vishnu. That called Vishnu temple is there also. Because their service is that is called royal service. Raj Seva is there. King himself worshipped the Thakurji. In this way, Narada Rishi glorified to king. Then Narada Rishi, he left that the place and he went South India and he saw one place that very nice, beautiful temple. So much opulence are there because king engaged all his money for the service of Lord. Every 1,000 visitors are coming and they are doing stop stuti and giving donation, charity. So that place is very sweet. So when Narada Rishi saw these things, then Narada Rishi became very charmed and attracted. Then Narada Rishi came in front of king and very humble told, "O king, you are the best recipient mercy of Lord." That time king told, "Hey Narada Rishi, don't tell you this. I am a human being. How possible I will serve to Lord? Because in this material world, we cannot serve properly because everything is contaminated. Milk, yogurt, everything is also contaminated. How possible properly we serve to Lord? Just by giving something, Lord is very merciful and He mercifully accepted our offering. Because Srimad Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, Patra Pushpam Phalam Toyam Jome Bhakta Bhajachati. One who offers me with his devotion, bhakti, then I direct accept it. So in this way, that king he told, we cannot serve properly to Lord. Just Lord, He mercifully accepted our offering this way. But in Narada Rishi, if you want to see the best recipient mercy of Lord, Bhagavat Kripa Patra, it is better you go to heavenly planet, Sargaloka. Because in Sargaloka, everything is what? Perfect. Because there anything will be never contaminated. Even the people, they are always youth, Navajauvanancha, there are no disease, and ever fresh things are coming, flowers, fruits, very sweet, and they're dancing, singing, and always they giving pledging to Lord. So when Narada Rishi heard the glories of heavenly planet, then Narada Rishi arrived in heavenly planet, then he saw their very nice, beautiful place. And Lord Vamandev, that means Upendra, and he is there, and all the demigod is headed by Indra, worship to Lord Upendra. That is called Vamandevi also there. So here they are. Then they offering stop stuti, and that time Narada Rishi, he told to Indra, "Oh Indra, you are the best recipient mercy of Lord." That time Indra told, "Hey Narada Rishi, don't tell this. How possible I am the best recipient mercy of Lord? We have no bhakti, nothing. Lord appears in our heavenly planet only the bhakti of my mother Aditi." And Shastra explain this way. And in the beginning of the creation, Sattva Yugas, and Prishni Sattva Sutapa, they worship to Lord Vishnu and perform hard austerities to Lord Vishnu. That time Lord Vishnu told, "He Krishna, he Prishni Sutapa, what do you want? I am very pleased your hard austerities." Then Prishnu Sutapa told, "We want one son as like you." That time Lord Vishnu told, "As like me is impossible, but I am very pleased with your hard austerities. So I will be your son 3 birth, 3 janma. And every birth I will remind to you." So for this regard, Lord Vishnu, he appeared the son of Prishni Sutapa in Satyajug, that is called Prishni Garbha. Then second Lord appeared and in the form of Vamandev, that time same Prishni Sutapa and come in the form of Kashyap and Aditi. Our third birth same Krishna Sutapa appeared in the form of Devaki and Vasudev. And same Krishna also appeared in the jail of Kamsa and told to them, hey, Devaki and Vasudev, look, I am your same worshipful deities, Vishnu. Look my form, Shankha Chakra Gada Padma, in this way. So now coming in this way, Indra he told, actually we are demigods, we have no bhakti, nothing. But Lord he appears only for the devotional service of my mother Aditi. And Lord also gave blessing my mother, promised if a demigod is any calamity or problem, then Lord Vishnu he will be helped. So this is the condition with my mother and Lord Vishnu. For this regard, when in our heavenly planet any problems, and we call to Lord Vishnu or surrender to Lord Vishnu, then Lord Vishnu he comes and solve our problem. So, but if you want to see the highest order, Lord Krishna's best recipient mercy, that's your Bhagavad Kripa Patra, then you may go to Brahmalok, Satyalokas, because Brahmaji is the creator of all the living entities. He is the creator of this material world. Bhaktivinoda Thakur explained in this way. Tumi sarveshwareshwara Brajendra Kumaro Tumharo ichhai jive janamo maro. Tumi sarveshwareshwara Brajendra Kumaro Tumharo ichhai jive janamo maro. Tava ichha mote Brahma karena srijana. Tava ichha mote Vishnu karena palo. Tava ichha mote Shiva karena sanghara. Tava ichha moto maya sije karaga. Tumi sarve sarveshwara Brajendra Kumar. Bhaktivinoda Thakur in this Bengali song explain, hey Krishna, you are the supreme personality of Godhead. Anadiradi Govinda Sarva Karana Karana. According to your desires, he creates this material world. According to your desires, Vishnu, same Krishna manifests in the form of Vishnu, and he enhances all the living entities. And according to your desires, Shivji, he destroys the Brahmanda. And according to your desires, and Maya Devi, she creates this material world. So in this way, Sadhana Sakti, Reka, Brahma Samhita, and other Puranas, and gives the evidence. Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead. So in the same way, Naradashi, then Naradashi came in Brahma Loka, and he saw Brahmaji is performing fire sacrifice and sacrifice. Lord Sahasra and Lord Sahasra Vishnu also giving blessing to Brahmaji and should do this. Then Bhagavan decided and not divide his heart. But in the same way, sometimes he also gives some chastisement to Brahmaji. Garbhodok Sai Vishnu. in this way. So Naradaji, when arrived, he saw that how Brahmaji is guided Lord, and also so much love and Brahmaji doing many stav stuti, and sometimes Lord himself giving blessing to Brahmaji. Hey, Brahmaji, I am giving blessing to. So when Naradaji saw this, then Naradaji surprised. Then Naradaji came very close to Lord Brahma. Then such as establishment. Then Naradaji told, "Hey Brahmaji, you are the best mercy of the Lord. You are." He told these two words. Then Brahmaji told Narada, "This I told him Bhagavan. I told you many times. Then to take these words. This is a writing from I will become Lord you want. And other things, I am not the but the recipient mercy of Lord Bhagavatamrta.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Cannot hear Gurudev.
What's happening? Haribol всем.
Haribol, Gurudev.
All to you. Gurudev.
Haribol.
Haribol, we couldn't hear you.
Okay, some internet. Okay, now coming is Brahmaji. He told, hey Naradaji, many times I committed offense towards people Lord Vishnu. But Lord Vishnu is so much love and affection with me. And as like I'm with my father. You see what Bhagavatam also explaining how Brahma manifested from the lotus navel of Lord. And discourses this how Brahmaji manifested. And in the same way, Brahmaji told, I know Lord, He loves me as like son. Sometimes also, I also confuse him by his man. Because Lord's man is very powerful, sometimes I confused him. But He is very merciful, and if I have any doubts or any problems or excited me and fix my heart. And when they say Naradaji, he told it Naradaji, and sometimes I also am confused. Krishna is Bhagavan or not. My Ishtadev is Bhagavan or my Ishtadev. Ishtadev Bhagavan, he is Bhagavan or not. So these things also I confuse. Then Lord, purify my heart. For this regard, I stole the cups and cover boys of Krishna. That is called Govatsa Paramlila. In this way, sometimes I was I only on and so once Brahma ji he came tried to meet with Krishna. That Krishna's doorkeeper stopped him and he also asked, what is your name? Brahma he told, my name is Brahma. Then the doorkeeper asked Krishna, oh Brahma has come. Then Krishna asked to him, that time asked to Brahma, which Brahma? That time Brahmaji became a surprise. Except me, another Brahma is there. So when Brahmaji met with Krishna, Krishna manifested millions, millions, all these things. Then Brahmaji's all kinds of doubts removed from him. In the same way, Brahmaji, in my life, and many times I will confuse. And because in this material world, all the conditioned souls, they also were illustrated by the Maya of Lord and Bhagavad Maya. So for this regard, Krishna, Bhagavad Gita is explained in this way. The Janma Karma Chome, one who realized me and my all kinds of activities, my birth and activities, and after his death, he will attain my. So in this way, many times, not one times, many times, not even also sometimes, Lord chastised me, and especially in the Leela of Leela, and Lord Vishnu manifested in the form of Lord Nrsimhadev, and that time Lord Nrsimhadev was to Brahma and told him, Brahmaji, why did you give these types of this Leela in this way? Then Brahmaji told not only this, I have some false egos. I am thinking I am the creators. Actually, I am not the creators. And Lord creators. But Lord, He has to I'm giving blessing. And Lord gave me to Gayatri Mantra Adi. Then Brahma Gita in this way, Brahmaji, he got the Gayatri Mantra. Gopal Mantra and Gayatri, Kam Gayatri Mantra from Krishna's flute. This thing also explained. So in this way, Brahmaji told, I am not the qualified. There is merciful, police, and protect to me. But if you want to see the perfect and respect mercy of Lord with Kripabhastra, then you may go to Kailas. Because Shiva is the mercy of Lord. Then Narad Rishi, and he left the Brahmalok, Saptalok. Then he arrived in Sivaloka. And he saw Lord Shiva, how he is always to absorb his Istadev Sankarshan. Actually, Lord Shiva's Istadev, that is called Sankarshan. And Baladev Prabhu's Sankarshan. And he performed Sab Stuti, and Lord Sankarshan also manifested in front of him, and how he worshipped Lord Sankarshan. So when Kailas, Shivji's and Bhakti, devotional service to Lord. And the Vishnu says to Lord Shiva and told, Hey Devadidev, Shivji, you are the best recipient mercy of Lord. And then Shivji told, Hey Naradishi, don't tell to this, I am not the best recipient mercy of Lord. I have no mercy. Many times I also fight against Lord Krishna. So here is my bhakti, nothing. And many times I also committed offense, aparadh. Because there is some people are the...
Yes, Gurudev, listen you, please. Dandavad, Gurudev.
Dandavad, Haribol. My heart will blessing also you.
Oh, thank you, Gurudev.
Please. I'm translating also to Russian.
So in this way, Narad Rishi told his Shivji, you are the best recipient mercy. But Shivji, no, I have received recipient mercy of Lord. Because I committed many times of offense. Not only this, and I did many bad things. Lord, I preached the impartialism, aham brahmasmi. Because our scriptures explain this way, Padma Puran also explain this way. Once Devi Parvati asked to Shivji, my husband, why did you repeat this aham brahmasmi and misguide the people? I did not tell to the perfect meaning of the Shastra. And that time Lord Shiva told, hey Devi Parvati, this is not my fault. I am Adam Vasasastra. This is not my fault. Lord Krishna himself gave me order. He said, you also preach Advaitavad Mayavad. Because that demon talked to me. And so if you praise Aham Brahmasmi, and that demon, they will not come in front of me. And they will thinking, I am Brahma, so no need to come to Krishna. So for this regard, I also preach for some innocent people, and they also influenced by impartialism, Mayavadi philosophy, Shankar philosophy, or also they are thinking, they are. In this way, I also misguide people. Actually, I am not the recipient mercy of Lord. But Lord accept me. Very nice. Vishnuvanam Jatha Sambhu Nanam Jatha Ganga. Srimad Bhagavatam also explains Vishnuvanam Jatha Sambhu. There are many Vaishnavas, but Lord and Vaishnava. Nimnanam Jatha Ganga. There are many rivers in India, but the Ganges is the topmost holy river. And Devatanam Achyuta Jatha. There are many demigods, but Lord Achyuta, Bhagavan, is the topmost. Purananam, Srimad Bhagavatam Midam. There are many Puranams, but Srimad Bhagavatam is the topmost. There is a sloka in Srimad Bhagavatam. So now comes the Narada Rishi, is Lord Shiva, he told, I am not recipient mercy of Lord. Because here Narada Rishi, he proved these things. Bhakti manifested one's heart. He will always become humble, humility. This is the teaching of Lord. Tinadapi suni chena taro riva shaishuna umanina manadena kirtaniya sada hari. And so today will become in Sivalok. Maybe tomorrow we will discuss. Next time I will discuss. Because here is now how to have to do.
Haribo.
Haribo, thank you. My
Brhad Bhagavatamrta ki Monia ki jai, Srila Gurudeva ki jai, Gaura Bhaktavrinda ki jai.
Tomorrow we'll continue, Srila Gurudev.
Tomorrow, yeah, we'll be continue tomorrow.
Next time.
No, he said tomorrow. He's joking. Okay, thank you. Харе Кришна. Спасибо, Ананда Сварупини, за хорошую организацию этой конференции. Отдельный special respect to Ananda Swarupini.
Srila Gurudeva left the conversation.